everyone. Welcome to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. How are you, Paprika? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. How are you doing today? Hi, Ken. Thanks for coming in. I'm good. Ken just got in tonight, so he can help pack me up for my next assignment. He got in about 2 hours ago. And here's Blake. Hi, Blake.
What's up? What's up? Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great. Guess who I have with me today?
What do you have? Hey, look, Kenny, man. What's up, buddy?
How do I can't even get it. There we go. Yep, I got
Hold on,
Ken
I
here
think.
with me. He drove all the way to Florida to help me pack up.
Aw, how about that? Sorry, it looks like my camera's a little foggy there. All right, how is everybody? How's your week?
Oh, good. I have a day and a half or so left of, well, technically maybe a day because I don't know how long I'll stay on Friday because I'm pretty much handing everything in and taking off and headed to Georgia.
To Georgia. Going to
Yep,
Georgia.
I
That
got
is
about
without a doubt one of the hottest places I've ever been to. Louisiana
uh,
was probably worse.
you live in Texas.
Yeah, but we're talking wet heat. We're talking 99% humidity type heat.
Uh,
And that is just it's 90 degrees outside and like 95% humidity. I don't know how to handle that. I'm not that person.
Yeah, Paprika will be about 2.5 hours from home, so it's a lot closer to home than where I've ever been. Florida was the
hmm
closest I've ever been, and now I'll only be 2.5 hours. So no airplanes that I have to deal with. And actually, Sunday I come in and I made my connection and everything for me, and I thought everything was smooth. They lost my luggage. They didn't get my luggage on in Miami. So for 2 days, I had to wear the same pants to work because I had all my clothes in my luggage to take home to get washed. And I didn't get it for 2 days, so I had to wear the same pants to work every day. Those two
Oh
days,
man.
and then I luckily I had some tops and stuff. But I'm like, what the heck? So, yeah, yeah, I do need a break from flying. I'm just getting so done with it. And not only no not only the that, but it's I had my planner where I have all my stuff in there for like all the stuff that I do for filming.
hmm
So I wanted on Monday, since it was Veterans Day, and my channel is all about veterans, I wanted to do a giveaway video. But all my stuff, like my giveaway stuff, and everything was in the luggage that I was bringing from home. So I didn't get to do that giveaway video because I didn't get my luggage until late Tuesday night. So
Uh,
I was upset about that. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
hola,
So,
Didi.
but anyway,
Well,
so
it's a rather chill week for me. I mean, we haven't had much work coming right now, so I've been able to just send my employee out to go do it for me and
oh, that's
take care of
nice.
it. So, yeah, most days I'm in the house right now and it's okay. So,
Well, even though you're in Texas and the weather's not like Illinois, does it slow down in the winter for you?
Uh, yes, it does, but sometimes it just transitions. It turns into like other landscaping things, maybe cutting out dead things or big leaf cleanups. That happens a lot. So stuff like that.
Oh, Kenny, you made it. Thank you, bud.
He's right there. I just saw him.
No, that's my son, Kenny.
Oh, okay, okay. Hello.
Yeah.
You came in for a good movie.
Yes. And it kind of like goes hand in hand of my I really felt for Steve Martin in this movie because even though I don't do planes, trains, and automobiles, I feel like him every single time I fly, missing my like just like this last trip and getting on the driving to the airport, going through getting on the airplane, trying to make my connection, and then losing my luggage, and you just feel like him or
Yeah,
they're
that
just
the
jumping
big
up and down.
montage. I mean, it takes every stereotype of well, I mean, of course, this is before, you know, you had to deal with uh TSA and everything, so it's a little bit different, but I mean, the constant travel, it's the first, I think, like across America type of movie that we can remember. At this time, that was the big thing whenever you think of like National Lampoons, the
Yes.
vacation movie, like at that time, this was the big thing. They would take somebody, take a fish out of water and put them somewhere else. So, I mean, this is a classic. I love Steve Martin. Of all his
Listen,
movies, next to, I think Cheaper by the Dozen would probably be my favorite, but uh, this one's up there too for sure.
I love Three Amigos with him in it.
That's a good one. Three Amigos.
Oh, thank you, Kenny. I appreciate it. You, I hope you have a good day at school tomorrow. But yeah, like it's so frustrating with flying and everything. Like, and like when the car burned down, when it started on fire, and they're like laughing because they couldn't cry, or they would just cry. That's how I feel sometimes, even though my car didn't burn. But that's how sometimes I feel with whenever they're like, "Oh, flight's delayed, and I'm gonna miss the connection, and now I'm not gonna get it home till 1 a.m. and I've been at the airport for 14 hours." I feel like just crying, but you can only laugh because otherwise you'll cry. I just feel for Steve Martin in this movie. I feel like I am trying to go through hoops every single time I fly. So
And
I love the
John
movie.
Candy is just the quacky like upbringing of the whole thing. He brings the bright side to the whole movie.
Yeah, he plays similar character like the dorky, funny, fat guy or whatever with that just wants that's super nice, but people don't like at first don't like Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck. I was just
Yeah,
yeah, Uncle Buck. That you just explained it perfectly.
and so he makes those. It's like the same character, and I love the Great Outdoors. It was a little bit different in Great Outdoors, but um it's probably one of my favorite John Candy movies is The Great Outdoors.
That one's funny. I would
Mhm.
I would probably have to pick Uncle Buck and then his appearance in um his little short cameo appearance in the vacation. I like that at the where he was at Wally World and he was held at gunpoint.
Who? John
John
Candy was?
Candy.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know who was
He's
in
like,
there.
remember, he's like, sorry, folks, park's closed.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did really good in that. He got
So
paid the most in that movie. He was the highest paid person in that. A
even more
million
than Chevy
dollars.
Chase?
Yeah, he got paid like $1 million to do that movie.
Wow. So what's everybody's favorite scene?
Probably them in bed, like just the times they're in the bed together. That's just funny.
That was funny. And then they wake up in the morning and they're like, "Ah, we're not speaking of this." That was a funny scene.
Him falling off of the side of the cliff or the overpass thing.
Oh, and then almost get ran over
Yeah.
by John Candy with the car that he took because he flipped out on the rental car lady because it was like that was like the last straw.
I mean, it was good irony, funny or irony comedy there. You're
Yeah,
about to get hit by the same car you tried to rent.
I know, right? So, what do you rate it?
That's a classic. It's a whole 4 for me. I
I,
loved it
I,
all the way
yeah,
through.
me too. I love it. I love John Candy, Steve Martin. Um, I was trying to get my brother to come in because his name's Steve Martin and just be like, "Hi, Steve Martin, we're gonna be doing your video," and just be kind of goofy like that. But he didn't come in. He's a loser. But no, yeah, yeah, you're
um,
going the wrong way. And
you're
then he's
good.
like, how would he know? How does he know where we're going? No, you're going the wrong way. That's funny. That was funny. Wait, he's saying we're going the wrong way. And John Candy's like, well, how does he know where we're going? Yeah, that was so hilarious. Yeah, a 4. I give it a 4 too, Paprika. I love that movie. And like and every time that like he has to like something's delayed and he's calling his wife and his wife is like so like sad and everything, it's like, oh, it kind of, I'm not on that side. Ken is on that side, but I I'm on Steve Martin's side where I feel bad and I
Yeah.
was like, well, now I'm delayed or I can't go home this weekend. So I gotta wait another weekend.
I
So
don't know. I'm like I feel like I'm more adventurous, so like I'll always find myself often like when I'm at a airport that I've never been to, I'll kind of go walk through it and look at it and check it out. But I I don't know. I'm kind of more like John Candy, I think.
yeah, and then like at the end he finds out that he kind of put like all the pieces together that he really is
Yeah.
alone and he doesn't have his wife and he feels bad and invites him into with his family. That was a
It's
nice
like
ending.
I think it was just him genuine like it was he was the whole time he's just searching for someone to give all this love that he has and he kind of just attached to him and his
Yeah.
family and I agree. I like the ending how he let them come with him. So
Well, I think the turning point was when they were in the hotel and he got the last room and he had 2 beds and here the guys out in the burned up car with obviously no heat and all that. And then they're like, and he's like, you're gonna freeze to death, come in. And then John Candy's like all excited. But speaking of, the funny part is when they get pulled over by the cop and the cop is like
oh my
saying that
gosh.
it's not do you know how fast you're going? And
You
he's like,
know if I was
no,
doing
the
no.
speedometer got burned. I can't is melted. I can't see it. And they're like, well, do you think this car is safe, road safe? And they're like, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It drives, even though it's all burned. That was,
It's good
I think that
quirky
was funny.
comedy.
I think that was one of the funniest parts because that's what people would do too. Whenever, like, that kind of reminded me of I don't know if any on YouTube if anybody's seen Fridays with Frank. Oh my gosh, that scene reminds me of
Uh,
Fridays with Frank when he
I
pulls
don't
people over.
I don't think I know that one.
Oh gosh, you got to watch it. He's like Ken loves him and watches him all the time, but I
Fridays
I
with
don't
Frank.
like the guy because the guy never gives anybody a break. Like I get you're breaking the like you're speeding or whatever, but come on, there's times you just
Oh,
got to give people a break,
wait. I
and he never
do
gives
know
anyone a
what
break.
you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yes. I do not like that guy either. I think he's a turd.
But
He's
people get their ticket and they want
he's got like so many civil lawsuits with that police department that he's with. It's
to
crazy. You should go look him up. Yeah, I think he's got like
really
5 or 6. Yeah,
why
that's
because he
crazy. Just
what
for he's I don't know. I was reading an article about it about that guy. Now that you say it, and I was like, I don't know, but now that you do, I know who you're talking about. But yeah, he has this really big following on social media and the police department, but yet he's had all these civil lawsuits against him. I don't know if they're pending or they didn't go through, but they were obviously of him in some capacity doing something wrong.
yeah, and he I, I didn't know about that. I'll have to Google that now. But he never gives anybody a break. And it's like,
Yeah,
dude, I don't know if it's him like because he's on YouTube that he's trying to make a point or whatever. Like, well, you're speeding and you got to follow the law and all this other stuff. But it's like, dude, can you give someone a break once in a while? I mean, people deserve a break here and there. I mean, obviously, if they're going 150, okay, no break. But if you're going like,
I hope with someone who I would think that if someone in his position ever did it himself and got speeding, he would have to do double the fine, double the jail time. Like that's
yeah,
just I would be like I would make sure that yeah, if somebody's going to be in a position to enforce the law, they have to abide by it times 10 as well.
yeah, be a role model,
Right,
preach what you
right.
teach.
An example.
Like, yes, paprika. Thank you. Yeah, that's the link. Pinell County Sheriff's Office. Yeah, of Fridays with.
Fridays with Frank.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's kind of funny because he's kind of funny too and sarcastic to the people, and that's obviously he gets people trying to like manipulate him, to get out of the ticket. But he's
Yeah.
sarcastic. That part's funny. I just don't like the fact that he gives no one a break, and But people are like, okay, I'll take the ticket. Like they're okay with the ticket because they're like, oh, can I get a selfie? And then he takes a selfie with them.
Yeah,
Everyone like and
no, I
subscribe to
wouldn't.
him,
I
and
wouldn't. I'd be so
it's like
mad.
I know, right? It's like, dude, it's like if I told Ken if I ever go to Arizona and I get pulled over by him, I'd be like, just give me my ticket and let me go because I know you don't give breaks. Just give me the ticket so I can get to work before you slow me down even more with this BS. So yeah, but Ken says everyone like and subscribe to him. I mean, it is
There's
funny
this
to
other
watch.
guy that I like to follow, and he does cop reviews and videos. Um, and he like whenever there's gunshots in the video, instead of hearing the gunshots, you hear like a duck quack. It just goes quack, 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 quack. And that dude, I like his page. I follow him. If anybody
Oh,
knows who he is,
Ken says it's donut operator.
that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. I follow that guy and I love him. He's really good. He's
What
totally
Ken? Yeah, Ken says like and subscribe to him too.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, like and subscribe to him because he's totally unbiased. He keeps it 100% fair. When the cop's in the right, he gives it that spiel. When the cop's in the wrong, he gives it the spiel. So he's awesome. I love that dude.
Yeah, but
Not to mention, he gives you some plugs on some very good merchandise you can buy for your man stuff.
We
Like
need to have
what?
merch.
well,
It's a razor set that's called Manscaped.
oh,
Oh yeah, that's
actually,
Take care
awesome.
of your boys.
actually, Blake. As soon as I get monetized, I think I can get merch.
That would be cool.
And I only have 25 subscribers, but then I have to get my watch hours. So that's the hard part is the watch hours.
Yeah,
I need a lot of watch hours. But
we need to get those up, and we'll just play them on a constant loop. I've been done it a couple times.
what, my videos?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
it helps me too.
Well, I tell Ken, or I have Ken. Sometimes Alyssa will do it, like while they're sleeping, just start playing my videos, and while they're sleeping. And so they've been kind of doing it. So
Hmm.
that way, I get the watch hours.
Yeah. I think hopefully once we get a better we really need to itemize our format and how we do our movie breakdowns and segments and all that stuff. Make it a little bit more organized so it's just a little bit more formal. Makes more sense.
Yep, absolutely.
But no, this is a good what's your favorite John Hughes movie? Do you know what movies he's directed?
No.
Let me get his IMDb pulled up so I can tell you. I know one like he did The Breakfast Club. Let's see. He did a lot of the Beethovens, I think.
Oh, really? I liked them. The first one obviously was my favorite. After like the second and third, after the first one, it just kind of got like, okay.
Oh, he
It-
did work on Uncle Buck. Weird Science was one of his
oh,
movies.
I love Weird Science. That's probably my
Yeah.
favorite. That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
I think Breakfast Club. I liked his movies a lot.
Weird Science is my favorite. If he did that one.
Yes. Let me see. Hold on. I need to. This isn't a very good way to look at it and see his movie list. Hold on.
Hi,
I would
Renee.
like
Thank
to
you for coming in.
know.
Oh, Pretty in Pink, Breakfast Club, and 16 Candles. Oh, I liked Pretty in Pink too, and 16
Oh,
Candles.
thank you.
Those were
Yeah.
good. Those were good too.
Thank you, chat, for doing that for me. Y'all come in clutch.
Yeah.
Oh man, this IMDb, there's we pretty much it keeps it simple.
For
Same
Planes,
thing.
Trains, and
Hmm.
Automobiles.
This came out November 25th, 1987, so it was like
Oh,
perfect
wow.
timing. The budget was 15 million and it was a bombshell opening weekend. It only made 7 million, but gross worldwide it made 49. So it did really
Wow.
well. After people saw it, they're like, "Hey, you got to go see this. It was really good." So it did good in the long run.
Well, it was in 87, so, the humor and the effects and all that is going to be different.
And you're talking about, in my opinion, this is peak movies, comedies, as far as I'm concerned. This is where the best movies you got were right out of the 80s
Yeah.
and like late 70s, late or early 90s, right in that area. You've got Caddyshack. I mean, Back to the Futures. There was so much
Um,
comedy in there. I loved them
Back to the
all.
Future is my
Indiana
best.
Jones.
Yes. Which we
We
already
did the
reviewed the
we
first
already did
Indy.
the Back to the Future and Indiana Jones, didn't
No,
we?
we didn't do Back to the Future, but we did Indiana Jones.
Oh, okay. We need to start logging this. We need to log them so we don't do them again.
I've been putting them on in the description. I
Oh,
didn't
okay,
at
okay.
first. I didn't do it at first, but I've been doing that for a while now. Oh,
Good, good.
Renee says Star Wars. Yes, that
Oh,
was a lot of people. That went really well. It's still doing good. People are still trying to do remakes and adding
that's
on to it and all that.
is that George Lucas, right? I believe George
Yes.
Lucas did Star
Yeah,
Wars. Yeah.
Ken said yes,
He had
but
some help from Steven Spielberg on Star Wars, didn't he?
I don't know. You asking me?
No,
I
right
don't know
there.
producers.
I'm not
But
sure.
so, well, is there anything more on the IMDb for planes, trains, and automobiles?
Let's look at the goofs and stuff that I got for it.
Yeah, the originals were great movies. My my sister and her husband is like huge Star Wars fans.
All right. John Hughes, in an interview on a DVD, he said he was inspired to write the film story after an actual flight he was on from New York to Chicago. The flight was diverted to Wichita, Kansas, taking him 5 days to get home.
Oh my gosh, so it was like a real story that he decided to
Yeah.
do. I wonder like how much of it was true then, besides, obviously Wichita, Kansas and taking 5 days, but I wonder like how many of the like like the car on fire scene and all those other scenes, if how much of those were true or just add-ins to make it more dramatic for the movie.
I don't know. I know there's a lot of improv in this movie too. John Candy and Steve Martin's favorite film. They both have said it, or well, John Candy's dead now, but
Yeah.
uh,
Wow.
Martin was convinced to join the production after favoring two scenes he had read from the script: the seat adjustment scene in the car and the F word triad at the rental car desk.
Where he kept saying F and F and F and F and
Yeah.
and 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 then the lady's like at the end, like right back in his face. Uh,
The
that was funny.
exterior of the aircraft in flight is a reuse of a 707 flying through the storm of the movie Airplane, also released by Paramount Pictures. That's pretty cool.
Hmm.
I didn't know that. um, on instruction, John Hughes, Eddie McClurg's role as the St. Louis rental car agent was partially improvised. Hughes told her to simply riff a fake phone conversation with someone about Thanksgiving plans while Steve Martin remains waiting in line, staring at her to finish up. McClure came up with the idea to speak with her sister about who was going to make what, adding, I can't cook. Hughes asked her how she came up with those lines so quickly, and she replied that, like his script, she just drew it from her own life. McClurg claims to this day that random people ask her to tell them they're fucked. Excuse me.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that's
So
that's a go.
we forgot to ask everybody, what did they eat tonight?
Oh, I haven't eaten yet. I don't know what we're gonna eat.
Oh, me and Ken, we had 3 hot dogs because it's Wednesday night and they had hot dogs and chicken noodle soup, and then we had cream and potato soup. So that's what we ate tonight.
But hey, it's free. Hot
Yeah,
dogs, man. Can't go wrong there. As long as you
yeah.
put ketchup on it and not mustard.
No, ew, mustard, but ketchup I do
Mustard.
like. Ken,
Mustard
you're
is
a mustard fan?
gross.
Ken says mustard. No, I'm ketchup, and
Gross.
a little bit of the relish. Oh my gosh!
Mm-mm.
So Ken took my fob. Um, when I went home last weekend, he took my key fob to the dealership or to the rental place because my battery kept saying it's low, and I'm like, at what point is my car not going to drive? Because I didn't know it had this other key in there. And I didn't know it had this key inside the thing. So he opened it up to look at the battery, and he's like, "Oh, we don't have any of those batteries in stock." But the the car will still work because the key, and I didn't know about the key, so he showed me the key. And so I get here and I go to my car and it's not working, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I have to take out the key, because they showed me, thank goodness. And now every time I open my door, it like the alarm goes off, and I don't know how to switch the battery or like turn it the right way because they put it in wrong when they looked at the battery. And I'm like, what the heck? So I finally figured out I have to take the key, unlock my door manually, and then I have to jump in my car, put it back together, put it on top of the button of the where you push to start, and the alarm won't go off until I push the button and start my car. So all week
That's
now
weird.
I've been having to deal with the alarm in the morning here at the hotel at 7 a.m. Hopefully not waking people up and getting pissed. So now Ken is fixing my battery.
I'm attempting to. I don't have any way to open this.
Oh, I hope he does.
I can't imagine.
But I only have 2 more days with this car anyways. On Saturday morning, I'm going to swap vehicles when I get my new job, or for the new job. But
Sorry, guys,
Oh.
my service is not doing very good. I keep cutting
Oh.
out.
that's all right. Oh, it looks like he got it. He got it open. And hopefully he'll switch my battery, and hopefully that does the trick and stops alarming every time I try to open it, my door. But yeah, so I didn't realize that there was,
These are mine. Don't
Oh.
lose mine.
I didn't know that and maybe you all knew this, but it has an actual key to actually use if you ever get in a jam and you can't open your doors or whatever when your fob's not working. Yeah, you'd think, Renee, they're supposed to be responsible for it. But when I took my car after the hurricane, it had a chip in it in the windshield, and I took it to the rental place down here, and they're like, "Oh, you got to go talk to your company about the insurance and see what coverage and all that." I'm like, don't you just can't you just replace it or send a window person to and fix my window? Because if I get pulled over, which I'm surprised I haven't been pulled over. Now I told Ken, if Frank with Fridays with Frank was in Florida, I'd be pulled over immediately and get
Frank.
a ticket because now the crack is all the way across my windshield, and they wouldn't do anything with it. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll just drive it until I get to my next place and drop it off and get a new car. It's like, whatever, people don't want to help me out and make me have a cracked windshield for months. Because yeah, it's been a little while since the hurricane, so that got chipped. It's like, really? Anyway, yeah, state night, Paprika. But so can you Google Thanksgiving movies?
I tried. There's nothing that looks interesting.
That was about the extent of it.
Was it?
Here.
I mean,
These are Thanksgiving comedy movies, supposedly.
Okay, Turkey Hollow. I haven't heard of that. Oh, Black Friday. That might be funny. What do you think about that?
Black
I don't know
Friday.
who's in it. Is that Chevy Chase?
So click on it.
Well, I don't want to mess anything up. Who's
I
that
don't
guy? Is
remember
that
that one.
Ice Cube?
No.
On Thanksgiving night, disgruntled Toy Store employees begrudgingly arrive for work to open the store at midnight for the busiest shopping day of the year. Meanwhile, an alien parasite crashes to Earth in a meteor. This group of misfits, led by store manager Jonathan and longtime employee Ken, soon find themselves battling hordes of holiday shoppers who have been turned into monstrous creatures hell-bent on a murderous rampage on Black Friday.
Yeah, sounds like Black
Does
Friday.
that have Seth Rogen in it?
No, I don't see it.
Who's in it?
You just
a second. Let me try to.
Ivana Beccaro, Devon Sawa, Ryan Lee, Bruce Campbell.
It takes you to Black Friday. Oh.
Oh no! What
Yeah,
the?
it's the Black Friday. I don't know.
Oh wait, there's the cast. More cast. Victoria Lee, Michael J. White, Ellen Colton, Seth Green, Mark Steger, Samurai Chowell,
Seth Green is probably who he was thinking about.
Leah Procito, Andrea Blackman. Yeah, nobody good. Anybody?
I don't even know that movie. Does that fall into our category of rewatchable, would you say?
Probably not.
Okay, here's
That's a Thanksgiving movie. Okay, let's see. Turkey Day, but that looks like animated one. The Oath. I don't know what.
some of those. I don't know how they came up with their
Well,
Thanksgiving comedies.
The Oath
I
looks
don't
like it's
know.
like a murder, like thriller type
Yeah,
movie.
there's a couple of or a few killings in there.
Yeah, Jack and Jill with Adam Sandler, but I didn't really like that. We already watched
I thought it was
Son-in-Law.
good.
Oh, Grumpy Old Men. I didn't know that was Thanksgiving. What about Grumpy Old Men, you guys? I forget. Who is that? Robert De Niro? Oh, who is that
Yeah.
guy?
Is that Robert De Niro?
Jack
What's
Lemmon.
what's that movie about? It's got Jack Nichols, Jack Nicholson, and Morgan Freeman in it,
Bucket List.
and
Oh, Bucket List.
yeah,
That was a good movie.
that's a
Oh,
really.
Instant Family with Mark Wahlberg.
I don't understand how that's a Thanksgiving movie.
It's probably around Christmas or Thanksgiving.
That's what I was. That's what made me think about Bucket List is because there's a scene in it I believe that's somewhere around Thanksgiving time.
Bucket List.
But
Holiday.
it is.
There's a Holiday. Of course, that's probably more of a Hallmark. Yeah, Renee says Grumpy Old Men is a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Four Christmases. I don't know how that's not Christmas.
Well,
Love
I mean,
at the
we're right there in that like Christmassy.
Yeah.
It's just holidays, if we were to do a Christmas movie, it wouldn't be out of character. We're,
But I
5
want to say
weeks
that.
away from it, 6 weeks.
Well, I know, but after Thanksgiving, we're probably going to do all Christmas.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, there's just our selection for Thanksgiving movies is not very big.
No. So do we want to do Grumpy Old Men?
Let me look at that one. I want to know who's in it. I don't think I've ever seen it.
There's Love at the Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
Hey, don't diss on my Hallmark. A Thanksgiving Christmas. That might be. That looks like a Hallmark movie too. Hey, You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. How's that Thanksgiving?
It's not.
I don't know. That doesn't make sense either.
Who made the potato salad? Never heard of that movie.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Is that Thanksgiving?
I honestly don't think so. I was just, it's one that popped up in suggestions. I was like, that's a good movie.
That is a good movie. Well, do we want to do Instant Family? I don't know how that's. Is that around Thanksgiving?
I don't understand that.
I don't either.
Oh.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it doesn't mention Thanksgiving.
It doesn't mention.
But I mean, look, we don't, like I said, we don't have to limit ourselves either. We really don't. If we're running out of Thanksgiving options, then let's not strive away from our ultimate theme. It's a
Hi,
rewatchable.
Dee. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for coming in. Well,
Hey, Dee Dee.
Renee says Grumpy Old Man is good. What about everybody else?
I've never even seen it.
It's
I
funny.
don't know that one. Never
Well,
seen it.
then maybe we got to do that movie so you can see it.
We could do that if that's the one you'll want to do.
Okay, let's do Grumpy Old Man. We'll do that.
I'm getting next.
You're getting where?
Grumpy old man.
Oh, yes, you are getting grumpy, old man.
I
And
feel
his
like that's what a lot of old are. There's like some people they live just so that one day they can be a grumpy old man.
But you can get away with it when you're old.
yeah, but
They'll be like, man, he's cantankerous. And you'll be like, I'm old.
well, and my birthday is Monday, and then his birthday is the 24th. So he's going to be an old man another year.
Definitely be
Oh,
grumpy.
God.
Another year on him. Our birthdays are 6 days apart.
Me and Natalie are 5 months and like 20 days, 25 days.
That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. I appreciate that. Yeah. So since he's down here helping me pack up, and then I got to go to Georgia. He's going to be leaving on my birthday because I start Monday for work, and Monday's my birthday, and then he'll leave that morning. So we'll at least probably get to have a birthday breakfast together, and then
Hotel eggs?
hotel eggs, yeah. Oh, that's awesome! A huge online party. I don't know if that would be hard to do online party, but
They
It looks
are.
like
It's
way to
like
do it, yeah.
it's like a giant Skype call. Have you seen those? Like where they're at school and the all the mics are on at the same time. It's chaos.
oh my gosh, that would be. I mean, it would be hard to hear anybody because everybody
I
would be
don't think
talking
you
over each other.
would. Yeah, I don't think you could. You got to mute, like the one who runs the Skype has to mute everybody while they talk and then unmute somebody when they raise their hand. I saw my nephew did a bit like one of those. I was like, gosh, this is crazy.
That would be hard to do.
Oh, yeah.
People
Don't make a
all
whole
over the
lot of
world.
sense.
Wow, that is awesome, Dee Dee. That's. I don't know if I could spend the energy to do that for my birthday. What
To
is
do what?
this? Oh, to do to do online birthday party or online party
Oh,
in
yeah.
general.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my brain would hurt by the end of it.
My brain hurts after work. Never mind, and I have enough Zoom calls and all that. Yeah. You were overwhelmed. I bet I would be too. Doing the Zoom calls is enough for me when I'm at work for online stuff. But okay, so we're gonna do Grumpy Old Man next week, and oh wait, you know what? I should be okay on Wednesday. I don't know if I get to go to Ken's surgery, but his surgery is on Wednesday next week.
Okay. You need
So
to let I may even be up in the air as well. But I'll let you know as well.
Yeah,
So
we
if we have to make any changes, we will.
we might have to change to Thursday or whatever, you guys. So I'll post on my community tab if we do change anything. Yours did hurt, and I cried. Oh, I'm sorry, Dee Dee. Oh, thank you, Paprika. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, everyone, being so flexible, and especially lately with our lives. Ooh, Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, is that Dr. Pepper?
Oh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Mhm.
Oh, it was a good cry. Good. A good cry is always good. Not a
Ooh, a
not
piece
a
of
bad cry.
candy.
We
I
don't want
got
bad
some of
cries.
that. I got some
Ooh,
Mexican candy.
ooh, piece of candy. I don't think I've ever had Mexican candy. Have any of you had
I'll show you one. Hold on.
Mexican candy.
There's a couple
Oh.
here.
I don't even know if I
It's got real sugar in it.
real sugar, like the cane sugar.
Yeah, it's got real sugar in it.
And it's got like tahini and stuff in it.
A what?
It's got like this okay, so here's a lollipop. It's mango flavored and it's got like hold on. It's got this chili powder stuff all over it.
Oh my gosh, no. Nope, can't do it.
Yeah.
As soon as you
And
say
then they've
chili
got
powder, I'm
these.
out.
They've got these and it's like a push pop, so you take the lid off of it and it's got this
Would-
gooey like stuff with, and it's also got that chili powder kind of stuff in it. And you just take
So-
this little white piece right here and you squeeze it up.
Is the
and it
all
comes
Mexican
out
candy got chili pepper in it?
pretty much.
Yeah, no. Then I won't take any.
So
Wait,
you squeeze
did you get-
it up like that.
Did you get that when you went to Mexico?
Mm-mm. They sell it at the stores here. Hmm.
Oh, do they? Oh,
Mhm.
that's cool.
I think we bought this at Walmart.
So, any updates on your sports? I don't know.
Man, the Celtics were on a tear. Every single game that they've lost within 3 points. I don't even want to talk about the Cowboys. It's a disaster. But the Celtics look great. This is a great team. We're looking to repeat. We just got to make our way to the playoffs. Whatever happens in the regular season doesn't really matter. We just got to get to the playoffs, and I know we are. We're already ranked the #1 team to win the championship, and I don't see that changing. This team is
Huh.
great. They got my boy Peyton Pritchard coming off the 6-man spot. He's already in contention for 6-man of the year, and I love it.
That's funny. Thanks, Paprika. And yeah, Dee Dee says Cowboys this year. Wow. Yeah,
Yeah, it's been rough. If you're a Cowboys fan, it's been really rough. So
I'm not a fan in general, but
well, I mean, to the people that are, they take it to a level that is just so. It's passionate. It's like something that you genuinely love, and I feel like there's not as much. I don't feel there's enough credibility in the league anymore. I feel like I treat it like the WWE. Okay, it's just kind of just for fun. It's not real. Like there's always some way that the team that they want to win is going to win. So when you look at it, when you watch it like you're watching the WWE, it changes the way you look at it. So
Dee Dee says it has been rough. My whole family is fans. Yeah, well, because I lived in Illinois my entire life, my dad was a Bears fan, so of course I was, and Cubs. So I feel your pain. The Bears and Cubs don't really do much, so I feel your pain.
yeah, but the Cubs and the Bears. The Bears haven't been anything since what, 1985.
Yeah. But that was like the Peyton era and stuff. Yeah.
No, that is your boy Mike Ditka,
Yeah.
head coach, took you to a
Yep.
Super Bowl.
And then
Love
after
every
that,
minute of it.
We are the Bears.
Yeah,
Seems
well,
strong,
that was
dude.
all you had
Yeah,
right there. Was that one?
Yeah. and I was
Perfect
6
season
when
in the
that
mid-80s.
happened. So yeah, and I was 6 when that happened. So obviously I didn't know much.
And then
the
the
only thing
Cubs, they just won one, what, 2020?
15 or 16,
Oh,
wasn't it?
15? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realize it's been that long.
Yeah, I think it's
What was it,
16.
1909 or 1919, and then
That's what I'm saying. From there, it had been so long,
it was like 100 years.
High power truck, thanks for coming in. I
That's
appreciate
insane.
it. So we only have about 9 minutes left. Do you guys want to do I have a couple Family Feud questions. It's not trivia. Okay.
We can try.
All right. Top 8 answers are on the board. Name a reason
It's me and Ken. It's me and Ken versus the chat because we can hear him in the back.
Okay, let me sit next to him. All right. Name a reason. 8 answers on the board. Name a reason the tooth fairy might not leave a kid any money for their tooth.
Parents are broke.
Fairies broke. Fairies broke or robbed. Second answer. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Been bad. Kids been evil. Number 1. I'll give you that, Dee Dee.
I don't think that's a stipulation when you you lose a tooth.
I guess it is now. It's number
It
1
is
answer.
now. They had the tooth fairy's waiting on payday.
No, I guess that kind of goes with the fairies broke.
They've got payday loans.
Fighting, no, that must be kids been evil. That might be under that one.
That's how they lost a tooth.
The kid's still awake. No, actually, that's not on here either. That's a good one.
I don't have any ones. This is some of these
How about
Family
the-
Feud ones are weird.
How about there's a man in the bed?
No, not on here again.
Good answer.
You're an a-hole.
You're an a-hole.
Stealing. Let's see. No stealing.
No. I'm out of it. We already used all our X's.
Any other ones for the chat? Any other guesses?
They got one guess before they have their X.
Name a reason the tooth fairy might not leave a kid any money for their tooth. We said kids been evil and fairies broke or robbed. Dee Dee says I'm out. Okay. Third answer, cavity or it's rotten. Fourth.
Why would they do that? I don't care. What you think? Man, them teeth are gonna fall out anyway. Right on, man.
Yeah, your first set of teeth are just training wheels anyway.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Number 4, fake tooth.
Oh
Dang
gosh.
kids. Number 5, tooth's not there. 6, yeah. 6, kids too old.
Oh my gosh.
Never too old for free money.
Yeah, no kidding. Hi, Tamika. Thanks for coming in. 7, fairy forgot. And 8,
Dang.
kid pulled it out just for $3.
$3.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I thought they got quarters.
Nobody would have ever got that last one.
I
Imagine
know,
only
right?
getting $3 for yanking a tooth out.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I guess that's like 3 responses. Kid pulled it out just for money, I think is what the answer
I was
is.
gonna say $3.
Well, doesn't it look like it's
$3? I need to find out where they
$3, but that's 3 responses said that. Okay. When I lose a tooth at this age, I get a penny, right? Actually, we don't even get that. We have to pay money to get it pulled or filled or
Glued back
fixed
in.
or whatever.
Something.
Yeah, right. All right.
Slap some gorilla tooth.
Yeah, Gorilla Glue, no.
Oh no, I couldn't do that.
Top 4
Medical
answers.
medical super glue.
Yeah.
Use that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing, Ken. It's different. Okay, top 4 answers are on the board. Name something you start doing when you hear your favorite song on the radio.
Break it up.
Dance.
Your husband thinks he's funny. Yes, dancing. Number 2.
Break it up.
Sing.
Oh, Ken says crank up. Yep, crank it up. Number 3. Yep. Singing, number 1. Yes. Can you get the last one, you guys, between the chat or you guys? Singing or humming,
Crash.
dancing or moving. No. Number 1 was singing and humming that you
His
said.
favorite band is Crash Test Dummies.
Oh. not twirl or twerk. I guess that's part of
If you
dancing.
start twerking in your car while you're driving, you got some talent.
It doesn't say while
Yeah.
you're driving. It says name something you start
Oh,
doing when
okay.
you hear your favorite song on the radio. It
Oh,
doesn't
I thought it
necessarily-
was in the car. I thought it was in the car
Yeah.
too. Okay.
Yeah,
So
me
I
too.
could just hear it on the radio. Let's see.
Singing, humming,
Uh,
number 1. Dancing, moving, number 2. Cranking up the volume, number 3. What's number 4?
Now all of a sudden, I'm picturing somebody driving down the road, twerking out the window.
No twerking or twirling or shaking your booty. That might be dancing and moving. 'Cause you got to dance and shake your booty while you dance.
what about bang your head, bop your head?
I think that's part of dancing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because you're moving and you're dancing, you're bopping your head, you're going, you know.
Did you hear the disappointment? Really?
I don't think any of you guys are gonna get this one. It's kind of
You run.
not
You just run. You hear it, you start running.
so you run away.
I don't know. Run around it.
Shout it out loudly. No.
Kiss. Shout it.
Oh,
Gra-
Paprika is delayed, but she got one of the answers. Oh my! She said cavity. Yes, that was right, Paprika.
It's way too-
Yeah. Poor Paprika. She's really delayed, and she got the answer too. Okay. Any
Dang it.
guesses on the last one?
Mm-mm.
It's smiling.
Yeah, that's this.
Yeah, that was a dumb one.
That's ruthless.
All right. Okay, last question. Name six. The top 6 answers are on the board. Name an animal you wouldn't want to be told you smell like.
Skunk.
Yep, number 1. A pig, number
Monkey.
3. Number 4, monkey.
Who really knows what a monkey smells like?
I don't know, but I bet they do
But that's
stink.
part of their birthday.
Yeah.
It's part of their birthday song, and you smell
No,
like a monkey.
You look like a monkey and you smell like
yeah,
one too.
yeah. What dog
What about a
is
cow?
Yes, that's number 2, Dee Dee. What dog? No cow. Skunk, number 1. Dog or wet dog, number 2. Pig or hog, 3. 4, monkey or ape. You need 5 or 6.
A fish?
Not a fish.
That'd be
That was a good guess, though. Hmm. Hmm. Animal you don't want to be told you smell like. Stink bug.
No, that's a good one.
That's not. That's an insect.
Oh, I guess an insect, not an animal. So that's
Yeah.
why. Ooh, fox. No, that's a good one though.
Oh, thank you.
Are rodents animals?
Yes.
No.
What about a rat?
Yes,
A
they
rat.
are animals.
What if somebody said you smell like a rat?
No, that's not an answer though.
Yes, he was right. That isn't an animal.
It's an animal, a rodent. It's like a.
It's a mammal.
It's a rodent.
What about a hamster, a gerbil?
No, no, dear.
Depends on where the gerbils.
Because those things stink.
No, it's not on here. Those are probably better answers than the 2 that are here, though.
Camel.
No.
Camel.
That, oh,
Camel's
ferret.
probably-
That would.
I
Ferret's
bet
good too.
camels do smell like ass, though. Let's just be honest.
I really enjoyed that. Too.
No,
Wha-
a ferret is better than these two as well. These people
Um,
who answered are not very, very good.
I don't know who they're asking. Asking
A
some
llama.
Never smelled a
real
fish before.
simples. A llama?
No, not a llama. Okay, you guys aren't gonna get it. It's goat and horse.
I was gonna say horse, but I was like, they don't really stink that bad.
No. So, all right, let's do the riddle of the night. And that is, what's Bigfoot's favorite part of a song?
The drop.
No. What's Bigfoot's favorite? Oh, sorry. What's Bigfoot's favorite part to sing?
Chords?
No.
Baritone.
No. Oh, that's a good one, though. Baritone. Huh. I like that one. That's better than my answer. All right. The answer is harmony.
Oh my gosh.
Some of these ones just make me angry.
They're ruthless. They're so terrible. Somebody should
All
be
right.
fired.
I can't get fired. I'm the boss. No.
Did my job.
You like that one, DD? All right. Blake, any last words for the chat?
I appreciate you guys coming in another week solid. Be back next week. We're going to do a movie I've never seen before. Hopefully it'll be a good one.
I like it. But anyway, thank you, everyone. And I appreciate you being interactive. It helps us very much.
Appreciate
Keep
it,
it
guys.
going. Yes. And remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote comes tonight from Aristotle. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. So have a great night, everyone, and see you next week. Bye.
I like that one. Good one. Cheers. Bye, guys.
Yeah, bye.